What kind of tomato is that?
What kind is it?
What kind is that?
Cayman is the variety we're raising. Oh wow, these are...
There's some pretty red stuff.
Yeah. See, this is what we're raising this year.
And what are those?
They're all Cayman. This... Yeah, we got a
See,
few
that
of
one
these.
there's more shiny. The bottom, like it's
Yeah, these are
getting a little more shiny.
these are looking all right.
Gorgeous.
That one's not super red.
They're still pretty firm.
So why do they look so good? What's your secret?
That's my secret. No, we're just following a program, so it's not. Things are looking well this year.
What's the difference between this year and last year?
Simply the spray damage. Last year was we got spray drift, herbicide drift from the neighboring farmers, and this year there's no problem. So things are looking super well.
Did you have to talk to them, or
We talked to them last year, yes. Yeah, we complained about it. And they know about it. They knew that we had the greenhouse, and it's just a matter of communication. If they tell us before they spray, we can close things up and it's fine. But last year was a challenging year for everybody, just because it was so warm early and weed pressure was high, and they were spraying early, and it just didn't work very well. It's looking really nice.
So take me through this year. When did you start?
We started our seeds January 1st. I think the first
31.
December 31 actually this year. Yes. And planted out here in the first week of February, I believe it was, first or second week. And we transplanted into this greenhouse. And here we are. What is this, May
5th.
May 5th, yep. And
So-
we're starting harvest.
So you weren't able to come to market this past Saturday, but you will be here.
We will be the next one, yes.
Okay.
We almost could have this Saturday, but we felt it was better to just let them wait. We were it's too easy to pick them too soon. You know, this one here looks nice, but it's not fully ripe yet. It's pretty firm. It would be all right to eat, but it's better if we wait a little longer. So it's always, we've had a lot of cloudy days in March, and also first part of April, which is why they aren't ripe. The weather was warm enough, we kept it warm enough in the greenhouse, but it has to have sunshine for them to ripen fast, and so that's why we are where we are, as slow as it's technically, time-wise, we should be picking plenty by now, but because of the cloudy weather, it slows things down a little bit.
So you would consider these slightly underripe?
This one here is good. This one is slightly underripe. You can see like it's more orange. This one is deeper red, and this little one here is pretty much good to go as well. But these would still probably last 2 weeks before they'd be bad. Like they'll still be fine.
So when you pick for the market, how many days ahead would you say you pick to get it ready for market?
So we tried to pick fully ripe, but we pick Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and just keep them that time and sell everything Saturday. So we try to sell Mondays first, and then Wednesdays, and then Fridays. We kind of have them separated out so that we get our ripest ones first. Yeah.
So that's why I love to talk about the farmer's market, because it's ours to table. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so speaking of fresh, for one, we're picking fully ripe. So we're not harvesting all, just barely turning color and then waiting for them to ripen. we're selling what we have picked that week. It's all current. Every once in a while, we'll have some that'll last 2 weeks, and we'll sell those at a slightly discounted price, but they're still very fresh and very good. So yeah, that's what it takes to keep it fresh.
So when you say they're fully ripe, how long will they last if I buy them at the market on Saturday?
Typically, you have for sure a week, and sometimes a week and a half, 2 weeks. But for sure a week. You should be able to last that long.
When you start picking now, these are going to last through October.
Yes. Yeah, so we start picking, we have a 6-month harvest window from the 1st of May to the end of October. Largely due to the fact that we are raising hydroponically, which is a little easier to keep a plant alive longer. And it's also an indeterminate plant, which just keeps right on growing. And these plants will be 25 feet long. The vines will be 25 feet long by the end of the season.
How tall are they now?
They are
6 feet?
Yeah, about 6 feet. We're super happy with the way these plants are looking this year. So far, not even remotely had any disease. They're a vigorous plant, and they look like they will be producing quite well. As you can see right here, that's a very full cluster. We have 7 tomatoes on that cluster. It's a new variety for us. Cayman is the variety, and we're very happy with them. They look like they will be out producing the Big Dina that we had raised previously. So, pretty excited about that.
Beautiful.
We had a little trouble with our heater this year, and the front end stayed a little warmer than the back end, and so they're a little slightly ahead. Yeah, so at this point, more of them are to the front. Yeah. So that's our fertilizer injection system. It's pulling, as you can see, out of those 3 barrels. It's 2 of those barrels have fertilizer in them. One has a pH adjusting solution, and that's how we feed the plant.